Hey, get out of your head because your body has been talking to you all morning. Have you even taken a minute to hear what it's saying? Today, we're going to slow down enough to listen to what really matters. You found your way here to Waking Up with Ryan. I'm so glad that you pushed play. This is the place you and I come to wake up together. So let's take a deep breath and begin. Good morning, my love. I want to know how you feel right now. Truly. Because I'm imagining that you're much like me. You woke up, your mind started kind of getting into the daily activities. Maybe you grabbed your phone and started looking at what was there. But meanwhile, there's an entire world of experience that's right here, left to be discovered by you, that is the sensations happening in your body, the physical sensations and the emotions. And typically, much to our own demise, really, we're so busy with the world created by all of our thoughts that we don't pay attention to what's happening in our bodies, to our emotions. Mainly because it's too uncomfortable. And mainly because you and I learned when we were really young that we can't feel our really painful or uncomfortable emotions and be loved at the same time. That we learned from the world around us that we needed, in order to be loved, in order to have the attention from our primary caregivers, we needed to be good. We needed to be happy. We needed to behave well. We couldn't feel fear and then scream, or anger and then throw something. We couldn't feel our uncomfortable emotions and then express them, because that would threaten our safety, because it would make the people who take care of us go away or become overwhelmed. So we learned really young to dissociate, to not feel the uncomfortable emotions. And this is a problem for several reasons. One is that they collect. So you're going to go out into the world today and you're going to experience challenges. It's a part of being human. Life is difficult. Life is challenge. Those things are outside of your control. And when those challenges arise, triggers, somebody says something doesn't go your way, you get cut off in traffic, a million different things could happen today. When those triggers happen, there's going to be this explosion of uncomfortable emotion that happens inside your body. It's natural. But because you've been trained out of feeling it, you put a lid on that explosion of emotions as a way to ignore it. You distract yourself with some kind of an activity, scrolling, working, eating, whatever. Mainly, the main distraction from your uncomfortable emotions is thinking. And so there'll be some kind of a trigger and you'll go up into your head and go, why is this happening, right? Like, why are they doing this? What does this mean? We'll go into the analysis of what's happening. And secondly, you'll go into what am I going to do about this? How am I supposed to react to this? This is a problem because you're trying to analyze a situation from a base that is deeply uncomfortable. You've got this explosion of emotion, of uncomfortable emotion that's happening inside your body, and that is what's informing how you're seeing the situation, what you're thinking, and how you're going to react to it. So don't you want to tend to what's at the core? What's actually informing your thoughts and informing your behavior before you think and act, right? So that's the first problem, is that every time there's an explosion of these uncomfortable emotions that happen inside your body and you ignore them, they just collect. And they collect and they collect and they collect until the energy becomes so intense that that volcano has no choice but to explode. That pressure has to go somewhere. And you know what that feels like when it comes to that moment, somebody says something and you just lose it. So that's the first issue. The second issue with not feeling our feelings is that your feelings, if you think about them as a full rainbow of experience, let's say half of them are the things that feel good, that feel comfortable, that you're okay with feeling. And half of them are the things that feel really uncomfortable, that you've learned to not feel. Which means if you're only allowing yourself to feel 50% of what's possible for you, you're missing out on so much rich, dense experience that's here for you, that's trying to show you something, to teach you something, that's also increasing your capacity to be yourself. Because yourself is this infinite capacity to feel. That's what you are. You are awareness. You are the witness of all that is. And the purpose of all that is, the purpose, the reason it exists in your life is for it to be witnessed rather than for it to be shunned and dissociated from. And so those difficult emotions, they're here for a reason. They're here for you. What I want to do with you this morning is just take a couple minutes to train ourselves to feel these feelings before we go out into the world. And so let's take a moment together, if you're willing, to put a hand on your heart, and maybe even one on your belly if you're comfortable with that. And to take a couple deep breaths and to simply ask yourself, how do I feel right now? What's here? Don't judge it. Don't try to change it. Just become aware of it. Becoming aware of any physical sensations that are associated with how you feel. And becoming aware of the emotion that's present and simply letting it be here exactly as it is right now. Relaxing into it, softening into it, and just simply letting it be here. Let's take a deep breath together. And say to yourself, I allow this emotion to be here now. Staying with this emotion. Just like Rumi teaches, this being human is a guest house. Every day, every morning, a new arrival. All of these emotions come, some happy and joyous, some angry and sad. They all come to your door. Your job is to stand at the door and welcome them each as your honored guest. Let's take a deep breath in and let it go. And so you may open your eyes now. As you go about your day to day, try to remember to just check in on how you feel. It's a practice that has changed my life forever, and I know has the power to support you in this crazy thing we call life. Loving you from here, and thank you for vulnerably exploring this practice with me today. Hi, I hope you're feeling even just a little bit more prepared to take on the day. But before you go, I'd love to hear from you. And you can send me a voice note by going to my website, wakingupwithryan.com, scroll down to the section that says Send Ryan a Voice Note. Tap the button to leave me a voice message with a question you have, maybe a relationship challenge you're having, or a spiritual hang-up, some kind of an emotional struggle. Any topic that you'd love for me to address on the podcast, I want to hear from you. Loving you from here.